What's your emote?
What's my emote?
Yeah. When you go idle, what does your character do? Because it does something.
I can't think. What's my idle animation? If I had a real life idle animation, what would it be?
Do you know what mine used to be?
What? I used to finger my ass.
I fingered my belly button.
Your belly button? Hey,
Yeah.
man, I'm not so prone to fingering things.
Do you know?
Like, that's just not my idle diddle. Like, I don't do that.
It's a shame I have a penis. Do you want to hear? This is an insane Christian lore story.
Okay.
When I was a kid, I had a scab on my belly button.
American lore story.
American lore story. I had a scab on my belly button.
No.
And I would fucking finger it and pick at it.
Okay.
For years.
I hate that.
Years. So originally, and it's gone back to form, but when I was born, and for most of my life, up until 7 or 8, when I got the scab, I had an innie. My belly button was full innie.
Okay.
I ripped it out. I pulled my belly button so far out. And I think
This is an American lore story.
I think I can still almost, no, it doesn't do it anymore. But I used to, when it was going back inside, I used to be able to pull it back out and it would become an outie. And then I would let it go back in. It would be an innie. And then I could pop it back out and be an outie.
Sometimes I think about the first time you and I ever sat down and ate pizza in that house.
You had no clue who I was.
Sometimes I think about that day. And I think about the camaraderie that you already shared with the other person in attendance. And I'm like, they're already friends. And I'm kind of this outside guy.
Yeah.
I'll never know these things about this man.
Now you do. All of them do too. It migrated. Wait, sorry, there's more to the story. It migrated. When you have a scab for such a long time that you don't stop picking, it moves. It doesn't stay in one spot. Because you pick at, I get this corner for a couple weeks, and the other side heals up. So now we've moved over. And over the course of 7, 8, 9 years, it moved all the way over to the side of my stomach. There's picture evidence. You can see like, my scab was here at that point. Oh, my scab was over here at this point. So it moved all the way over to the side of my stomach and then moved all the way up to right underneath my armpit. And then I couldn't reach it anymore. And it healed up.
Of all the reasons today I've learned you need therapy, that's super high on the list.
That's like number one.
I need this.
I bought a guitar.
Nice.
So that's what my belly button, that's what I did. From ages 7 to 14.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, man. 7 to 14 at least. It could have been like 15 or 16 to be real with you.
If it was, that's a third of your life.
What?
Am I so wrong? What is 7 to 16? 8? No, 9, right? 9?
7 to 16 is 9.
Okay, that's a third of your life, 27. Okay, so if it was what? On the low end, 7 to 14, that's only 7. 7 times 3 is 7, 14, 21. So between 21 and 27 is 23. That's like a third of your life.
Yeah. Wait, dude, I didn't follow you even a little bit. What?
How many years did you do that? 7 years?
On the high end, that's 28 years. On the low end, that's 21 years. If you did it for 7 years versus 9 years.
Yeah.
So 7 to 9 years.
Oh, up to now, it's a third of my life. I'm sorry. I was going based on...
That's a third of your total life?
Yeah, I thought you were like...
You heard me say that's like the third of a human life.
Yeah.
That's like 30...
You said that's a third of your life. But you mean like my existing life.
That's a third of your life. That's not a third of your life. That's like a third of someone's life.
That's a third of my life, yeah. A third of my life was spent picking a scab, migrating from my belly
if doctors would have been right, it would have been a third of your life.
to my armpit. That's true. It would have been. That's a good point, actually.
It was an afterburn, that joke.
Yeah, that was good.
Hey, there's this pin right here.
I'm sorry?
There's a pin right here.
Oh.
If you want to take it out, it's the whole D&D and name joke.
Okay.
I need you to know how accurate my brain can be when I put pins in things
That was
in real
impressive.
life.
That was impressive.
There's a pin here.
Okay.
So I said that I'm good at like naming these characters.
Yeah.
Because I've played D&D for so long.
Yeah.
It does come full circle. Once you've played D&D for long enough, you get bad at naming things again. And you don't get bad at naming things. In fact, I don't think you're bad at naming things. I love the way you name people.
Okay.
I want to talk about the fact that I play another tabletop RPG game. It's not D&D.
Oh.
It's L&L. This was made by Joey. Legends and Layers. Layers of the Earth's crust.
Ooh.
This is a D&D-like game centered around dirt.
You've told me about this.
Yeah, it's not about dirt. You don't like play as dirt, but
Right.
it all happens pretty much underground. Everyone's a dwarf. It's a very earthen, very like simplified, pulled back game.
Why does that sound more fun than Dungeons and Dragons?
The mechanics definitely are.
I want to watch an L&L game. Stream it, please.
You only ever use a D20. It's the only die you need. The character sheet looks fucking ridiculous because everything you could ever think to do, ever, with the word craft after it. So it's like finance craft is how good you are at money. There's a sneeze craft on this list. If you can do it, it's there, and you can level everything up. The way you level up is if you roll a 1. If you critically fail at something, yeah, you fail in the moment and you don't get that. But you learn from your mistakes and you get better at something. I love the way that works. I go to hit this guy. You fail. But you're better at aiming now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think failure as progression works in a really weird way.
I like that.
But I'm a stupid little fucking shithead. So every time it's like I fail at hitting him, I just got a lot better at sneezing. But that's the fun of D&D. But we play over Discord because we play with Joey's brother who lives in a different state. So me, Seth, Joey, and Joey's brother are the only people that have like played this game.
Awesome.
At least in this Discord. And Joey made a bot so that we can all declare what our attacks are, and then he presses a button and the bot announces it all at once, everyone's stuff. But it can do other things. For example, if you put ! dwarf name, it's a random dwarf name generator, which names things the way that you name things. So for example, I throw in DN and it says, so it's prefix suffix, that's the first name, prefix suffix. So most commonly it's an actual word and then the end of a name. And then an actual word and then the end of a name. So I said, for example, give me a dwarf name. And the bot gave me Entrance Wind Random End. Sea Loyalty Nestler Lake. Give me another. It says Mind Communion ILLLORD. Illord.
Lord.
Mind connection, Illord?
Yeah. And we do it every time in this fucking game that we meet a character and he's like, hey, I'm your waiter. And we're like, what's this character's name? Joey goes, it's Boardhale Shark Brigade. And I'm like, fuck, this is the best bot that's ever been made.
Boardale Shark Brigade.
Boardhale Shark, it's not Shark Brigade, it's Shark Barricade.
Oh, Shark Barricade. I'm sorry.
Which I don't know if I like more or less, but it's brilliant.
That's
Last
so
one,
funny.
Drill Canyon Scourge Livid. That's his name. That's his name. And you know what? We never question it. We never laugh. We're just like, Drill Canyon, I'll write that down.
That's awesome.
Like it's kind of the reason I love D&D is because it's so, depending on who's running the game, you're allowed for it to be so silly on the outside, but on the inside, just be like, Drill Canyon, it's a pleasure to meet you. You seem like a great guy. Like, and that just gets to be normal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I love that.
That's the best part of the game. Best part of the game.
I would love to play it, but I'd be afraid that it'd be a bit the whole time. I would treat it as a bit.
The thing about D&D is as long as one character acts like that, everyone's allowed to be funny. But not everyone can keep it as the 24/7 I'm Mr. Bit.
Yeah.
But if one person at the table is Mr. Bit and everyone else is just funny as it comes, it does not get overbearing. I'd say most D&D podcasts out there or D&D tables have a bit guy
Okay.
because it's fun.
It is fun.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another dwarfin' episode of Anything But Politics. As always, my name is Coincidence Point Mightweed, and as always, I'm here with...
Spits in his pants, orphan bottom.
Wow, you threw a nickname in there as well. That's something that this bot can't do.
Yeah?
There you go. So you can have a solid nickname territory here.
That's me. Spits in his pants, orphan bottom.
Do you also do finger guns?
I also do finger guns.
And this is its own episode. All right. So...
Yeah, this is unique. This will be unique.
We are not riffing off last week.
Absolutely not.
Welcome back. We've missed you.
Love you.
Love you.
Why do we always say that at the end? Bye, love you. Why is it never, hello, I love you?
Why is good morning something that you can say the second you see someone? Hey man, good morning. But good night is such a the last thing I say to you thing.
Yeah.
Even if it is nighttime.
Good night. How you doing?
Good night.
Oh, sorry.
Good night.
How you doing?
No, I'm doing all right. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's.
Why is that no okay?
Why is that a big no-no?
Why is that?
That's what it's from. Good evening.
Good evening is.
Good evening's fine.
That's fine. But good night.
I mean, that was
Good morning.
its origin.
Morning.
That was its origin. We just stopped doing it because now it's like, what's up? Like,
Nobody ever said good night. How are you doing today?
Yeah.
No, that was never
You
used.
said no.
That was never used as a hello.
It was a greeting.
No, good night has never been a greeting.
Good day,
Not
good
once.
tomorrow, good night. It used to be. It is
No.
just-
Hear me out, dog. The other things you're saying are absolutely greetings.
Yeah, you can't
Good
just put
morning. Good evening.
Good
I've never heard of a good noon, but good afternoon.
Yeah.
Good afternoon. Good evening. Good night has never been, hey, good night. So,
you want to go
wanna
grab a
bowling?
beer? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Grab a beer at the bowling alley.
At the bowling alley.
We should go bowling.
Right. We need to go
We
bowling.
need to go
I'd
bowling.
love to go bowling with you.
I feel like everything, you know what? That's a downfall to our relationship, you and me.
We don't go bowling enough.
No, every time we want to like do something, my first thought is always, want to bring camera?
Bring a camera,
You want to bring camera?
but I kind of do want to bring the camera.
Of course I want to bring the camera. Why would I hang out with you if it was... No.
We need lapels first before we do that.
Don't we have lapels?
In every language except for English, it is very. The official
Do we have lapels? Yes, in every language except for English. That was so perfect.
Episode 4s are my favorite.
They're insane. We lose all.
It is commonly used as a greeting.
It's commonly used as a greeting in every country except...
Or every language except for English.
Oh, okay. I was about to be like, I know someone from another country. He's my husband. And he's never.
I just disagree.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's a take.
Wait, so it's true. Nobody's ever used good night as a greeting.
In English.
Period.
It-
Good night is the only. That's the only. That's it. Good night has only one language. English.
Bad take.
Yeah,
They're
because,
English
Hey, dog. I was riding with you. I was part of your crew.
no,
I was team whatever the fuck your team
no,
is.
because,
I was team that.
You can't say if I say good night. That's English only.
If you had to pee and you were at a Starbucks,
Okay.
what would you ask the person at the counter?
Have I ever told the story of when I jacked off onto a Starbucks toilet?
You're about to, but go on.
What was this? What was you guys saying?
What would you ask the person at Starbucks if you had to pee?
Excuse me, may I use your bathroom?
Sure, yeah, it's right over there. In French, the direct translation, you just walk in and be like, "Where's the toilet?" That's the direct translation.
That's such an urgent way to say
The
it.
polite way to say it is like, "Où est la toilette?" which is "Where's the toilet?" That's just the direct translation.
That's such an emergency.
It's not.
Where
It's
is it? Where's
just
the toilet? Where is
common.
it? I
it's
need
just so
it.
normal to them. But like, if a French person came to an English-speaking country and then asked where the bathroom was, if they weren't taught etiquette and just tried to do it straight from a dictionary, they'd be like, where's toilet? Where's the toilet at?" They would just ask that. So it's interesting when you do direct translations,
Yeah.
what happens.
Interesting.
Anyway, go on.
What?
You came on a toilet?
Yo, that's a Patreon story.
Why? Because you came. Come on. I mean,
it's already 6:20.
we all come.
You might-
We
If
do.
it is a Patreon story, don't do it today.
No, we'll do it next month.
Everybody comes.
Everybody
Everybody comes.
I'll be back.
Everybody pees.
That's such a universal, versatile song.
Everybody, yeah.
Everybody blank.
Everybody fucks. That's not true.
That's not true. Well, anyway. Languages, man.
No, it's crazy.
It's crazy.
I wish we could say more on it.
Me
But
too.
unfortunately, I just don't know that many other languages.
Yeah.
I know a base level of 3 languages now. I know enough to be like, I know 5 words in
That's
Spanish,
awesome.
French, and Japanese.
That's actually awesome.
It's such a non-interesting amount of knowledge that I have, though.
Sure, but that's okay.
I couldn't... If you dropped me anywhere among those 3, I'd probably die if it wasn't a Spanish-speaking country. I think Spanish is best.
Yeah.
And it's because I went to Costa Rica and like they were like, if you don't speak, you don't eat.
Whew.
It wasn't like a little field trip.
Yeah, I
It
remember
was like
this. Yeah.
I stayed there for a while
Yeah.
and they were like, you're learning how to use their money or you're getting ripped off. You're learning how to speak or
You get ripped off.
you get ripped off. And yeah, I had to learn how to order my food because in the beginning everyone had their phone out and they were like using translation apps. And after a while you just didn't need to pull it out anymore because
You knew the basics.
you knew the basics.
Yeah, I love that.
So
that's awesome.
I thought it was an excellent experience.
I bet.
And sometimes I like wish that I could do it as an adult, but I feel like there's no pause button on life. Like I feel like I'd love to spend like 3 weeks in Costa Rica like I did then, like a month in Costa Rica.
Yeah.
But like how do you tell your job and how do you coordinate all of your friends to be like,
Yeah.
hey, everyone and their spouses all tell your work that you're just not going to be here in August.
For a few weeks, yeah.
Like
Impossible.
August, don't schedule me.
Isn't that crazy? That is quite literally impossible.
Yeah.
The experiences you got as a teenager are impossible now.
Even though I have the money to where I could probably just save up to do it.
Yeah.
But like the possibility of it happening are so exponentially small.
Man, scheduling just becomes such a bitch when you are an adult. That's your primary like block. Before it was like, I don't have a car. I have no means of transportation.
Yeah.
Or I don't have enough money because I go to school and I don't have a job. The second you turn 18, it's like you now have those, you have transportation, you have money. You just don't have any time to do it.
No.
And if you can barely manage to, other people definitely don't, especially not at the time that you do. So you can't coordinate things anymore.
Because Merlin and I would like to eventually go to England like once every 2 years at least.
Yeah.
Just to like visit family and
home.
do Christmases. Of
Yeah.
course, it's home. It's everything he knows.
Yeah.
So the thing about that is when I was budgeting how much it would cost to like go for a couple of weeks, not only am I having to think of where we're staying, what we're eating, all this stuff, I'm also going, hey, I'm not working
You're
for
not
3
making
weeks.
money, yeah.
I need 3 weeks worth of pay that we don't use on the trip. It's just in the bank account so
Yeah.
that when we get back, we cannot eat ramen for a couple weeks. Like
yeah.
if that money's going there, but I also need money to keep doing what I'm normally doing, then I need that money plus another base amount. So it gets so hard to like juggle these things. But
Yeah.
here's what I'd like to do. And this doesn't have to be put in the episode because I don't want to put any pressure on us. But I think I recently said this with you and Seth. I thought. And then I thought I told Merlin that I said this to you guys. And then later I said, oh, I told the guys about that. And he was like, what? Really? I was like, yeah, I thought I told you. So I might not have.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be this year.
Okay.
It can be next year if need be. But I'd love to take Anna, Brian, you, Leah, Morgan, Seth, me, Merlin, and then I don't know if we told them in advance enough if Ty and Christina could even join. But if I don't know,
I miss them. Miss y'all.
if you want to get down to Florida and go to Disney World,
Be so-
I've never been.
I haven't been as an adult.
I've never been.
I went once when I was 12.
I
That's
was
it.
told that I went to Epcot when I was 3, but
You don't remember.
it was Epcot and I was 3.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
like there are pictures of me
Oh,
somewhere
great.
doing something.
Yeah.
I don't know what there was to
Being-
do in Epcot
just
in
being
2003.
I don't remember. Because I didn't go when I was 3.
I was 3. I was too busy. Probably, maybe even still shitting myself.
I definitely.
Probably. You still shit yourself at 3.
3?
It's definitely an accident when you do it, but you do
I'm about
it.
to say, yeah, you're trying not to,
You're actively trying.
but you are.
I'm still trying not to. I'm
Me
just
too.
really
I'm
good at
just-
trying. Isn't that crazy?
You just
Whoa.
get- Yeah.
Whoa. Hold on. Everyone slow down. You never actually.
You've hit that pen too many times today.
No, I hit it once right before eating and have not hit it since. I'm not gonna fuck with you. I was probably a little fucked up for half of the characters episode, but after that, I've just been fine.
That's such a crazy thought.
That I was high for half an
No,
episode.
no, no. That we're
I
trying.
was like, I've been high for whole episodes.
We're actively trying not to shit ourselves. We just get way better at trying.
You get so better at trying. And then you know what? You get really bad at it when you get old.
We've talked about that.
It's
Old, very old. First 10 episodes probably, because I don't think it was recorded on video.
oh yeah, no, I know exactly what you're talking about.
That the age of it's okay to shit yourself
oh yeah, wow.
is okay before the ages of like 5.
Do you think this is ever gonna stop?
Ooh, repeating bits?
Not repeating bits because that's never gonna stop.
Remembering. Oh,
Remembering.
remember when we did that in episode 4?
This episode that's out. This episode right here is what, episode 118.
Yeah,
And you just referenced like episode like anywhere 1 to 10.
sure. I can reference 1 to 10 way better than I can reference 46 to 40 or to 56.
You'd think, and then you do a bit, and that you're not in that in this moment you can't. But if I repeated a bit nearly word for word from episode 51, you'd probably remember it.
We watched episode whatever it was, 46, and I didn't remember fucking shit all that we talked about. I don't remember any of it. But I think 1 to 10 is so easy to remember because it was...
That's true. And if I do re-listen to the show, those are typically the ones I re-listen to.
It's true. I don't go to middle.
Hey, fucking breakthrough while you were gone.
Yeah, we got to tell you this shit. Are we still good here? Tell her. Sorry. Might be.
You never, you know the mentality of you never stop applauding. You just take really long gaps in between when you do it. Same applies for shitting yourself. You never stop. You just get really good at trying not to shit yourself. We said when I was 3 years old, you're actively being potty trained. So if you do shit yourself, it's not weird. You're 3.
Yeah.
But you're just trying not to. And I'm like, I'm still trying not to. And then I was like, holy shit, actually, I'm trying not to shit my pants.
I'm just really good
Because
at
if I
it now.
did shit my pants,
We
it's
did-
not impossible that I could shit my pants. Ergo, right now, I can be classified under not trying
I did it last week.
or trying not to.
Do you not ever shit your pants?
This has been a bit for so many fucking months. He's referenced it over so many different episodes. It was like a season 1 thing, season 2 thing, season 3. Like every now and then he'll just be like, no. Something CF, something. I shit my pants as an adult sometimes. Like, and I need to put my foot down at some point and ask where the fucking line in the sand is drawn. Do you shit yourself as an adult? Yes or no? Is it real?
Yeah, man.
No.
I don't unload. I don't do a little bit and then go, well, I'm already in too deep. And then I keep going. I don't finish
Well,
my...
why not, pussy?
I don't...
You're acting like I'm crazy. You're acting like I'm crazy.
I don't finish my shit.
You can stop partway through.
You could have prevented the whole thing.
Look, half of it is, I'm about to rip ass right now. And then, oops, I had diarrhea for the 7th time this month.
I've never thought a shit was a fart was a. I've never confused the two.
You haven't lived.
Just wait until you shit yourself for the first time, Jim. It'll change your goddamn life.
It's such a high.
It's such a high.
That's why I don't get high.
Have you done like the squat walk as an adult?
Yeah, man. In public. In public, man.
Don't. I'm in shock. I can't. Christian, I'm literally in shock. Because you're still talking to me like I'm fucking insane. So,
You mean my lived experiences aren't the same as everybody else? Am I different?
I beg for the anonymity of anyone that would like to spill some beans. Not in a real way. But like, I'm just going to open the Q&A. And we're going to see your Spotify username. But I don't know what any of your Spotify usernames are unless it's your actual name.
And even if I do, I don't judge. I shit myself once a month.
I judge.
Yeah,
Like,
and
I
once a
judge
month.
him for doing that. Okay, hold on.
What, man?
Here's my line in the sand.
It doesn't ruin my underwear.
Would you call it a CF thing?
No.
Then it's not okay. If you were like, hey, my chronic illness that could take my life any day.
Because Shaylin does not. I don't think.
Shay?
Yeah. She's the only one I know.
Are you messaging her right now?
Yeah.
Shay, do you shit your pants? Yeah. Should I message her? Do you think she'll tell me the truth? Do you think?
I think she'll tell me the truth.
The last time I've ever messaged, I think the only time I've ever messaged Shaylin in the last like 4 years, is when we were drunk and I missed her a little. I was like, I love Shaylin. Shaylin's great. I'm gonna message her. No, we've definitely had at least one or two good like random ass conversations. You know my favorite place to see Shaylin?
Where?
In the comment section of a TikTok
Right.
that I loved.
Right. She's always there.
I love a TikTok and I'm like, fuck, this is awesome, but this doesn't seem like something that'd be in my For You page. So I go into the comment section and they're the first comment, Shaylin Rollman. Legend.
She's always there. I'm like, this TikTok fucks. And then I go and I'm like, that's my sister. And I always comment.
She commented on something from the Magnus archives.
That makes a lot of sense.
And I was like, no. Really?
Dude, she's watched it she's listened to it like 2 or 3 times.
Good.
Yeah. And
You
she
have to.
hasn't stopped. I think she'll probably continue
I
to
listened
do it more.
to it 5 times in 9 months before.
Oh, yeah.
It's a really good show.
I've heard. I've heard great things.
It's really good.
From both of you.
It's really good.
We'll await her
It's not
answer.
everyone's cup of tea, and I know that.
No, that's okay. Most things aren't.
Yeah.
Everything isn't. There's not one thing that is everybody's cup of tea.
Yeah.
When you get down to like specific, like food is, but like pizza isn't.
Correct.
When you get more specific about it, it stops being everybody's cup of tea.
Yeah.
And it's okay.
We should have a phrase for something that a lot of people like, but it's not like your cup of tea.
Yeah.
We'll make the phrase something like not my cup of tea.
I like that.
Yeah.
It's not my cup of, like, as if like
For like a lot of people like tea,
yeah.
but I don't like it.
But I don't like
so
tea.
It's not my cup of tea.
That is not my cup of tea because I don't drink tea.
Are we gonna wait till Shaylin responds to like go on?
I think we're done.
I can pick another dwarf name with the ep.
Oh no, just with poop and me in my pants.
Okay. Fuck. I thought you were like, oh,
I
we're
think
done.
we're good.
What about Drum Dangle Mirror Minion? That's brilliant.
Drum dangle mirror minion.
Drum Dangle Mirror Minion.
I do like that.
I do too.
That is a good one.
Do you have anything else written down?
Oh yeah. Update. Big time update.
Okay.
Commercials.
Yeah.
Because campaigns are continuing.
Yes. Hey, I don't watch cable, but they play it at the gym,
Huh?
and I'm there a lot more.
Uh-huh.
And I've seen the continuation of the Well campaign.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna talk about.
I heard that you were mad when you were like, yeah, campaigns have been going on. And
Yeah.
I'm like, it's the Well campaign.
They leading into it. Why? It's so really bad.
They watched our episode.
Stop doing it, T-Mobile. Stop. It's bad.
Oh, I don't think he's mad. I think he's sad.
I'm
now.
really upset about it
I think he's actually sad.
because it hurts,
Who-
and I don't like watching it.
Who's your phone provider?
Verizon.
That's so funny. I'm sorry. That's the best part of all of this. Come on, T-Mobile. Is a Verizon customer.
Yep. Seriously, their commercials are so bad. The second one, to be fair, is not as bad as the first one, but it's still bad.
I think the first one's better. Are we talking T-Mobile? The Well episode? The Well? Yeah.
Well.
I think the song is funnier than the...
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, I think,
Whoa, whoa.
yeah, I think the first one's funnier.
Whoa.
Is the second one not... Why is the second one better?
I cringe less. That's really all it is.
Oh, really?
I don't cringe as much. I like I kind of like the actress that they chose for that.
Yeah.
I did not like the actors and actresses they chose for the first one.
I think completely separated from the cringy bad humor that well is just funny. I don't care who you are.
It is funny.
That's good.
Well.
Hey, Christian,
Yeah.
very shortly before going on into your fit of passion,
I'm pretty much done.
but there's more commercials to talk about, I'm sure.
One more.
Okay. Before you do, would you like to recap some people that might not have seen that episode?
For those of you who don't know, we did an episode a little while ago about commercials.
And you can go and watch it, of course.
You can watch it.
It's a couple back. It's the one with the Geico Gecko in the thumbnail, and
Mm-hmm.
I think also the title for the episode mentions Geico.
There's a campaign run by T-Mobile where it is a guy who walks into
A bar. Like, with that cadence, there's a guy
He
who walks
walks
into
into a bar. He walks into random phone provider establishment, brick and mortar store, and goes up and talks to the random employee of said brick and mortar phone provider store establishment and says, "Hey, just so you know, T-Mobile will do suck my dick and it'll give me, waffles and stuff. Could you do that?" And then the person goes, "Well," leading into the fact that no, they can't do that. And then he'll go, "Well, they'll also." Is that a cat?
Yeah.
Okay. And then it'll be like, "Well, they'll also give me $5,000 every single day." And they'll be like, "Can you do that?" And they'll go, "Well," and then all of a sudden the Bee Gees song "Stayin' Alive" begins, and they all start singing, well. They do that. Except
See,
there's
the
one.
best part is when you forget he can sing.
There's-
And then he just like does it on the down low.
There's one part. It goes to person in Verizon shirt, person in AT&T shirt. Third guy it's just a plain white shirt. I don't know what he's wearing,
Sure.
but I don't think it has a logo. And he's just doesn't quite get there. So it goes, well, and then he goes, "Well," and then it goes to the fourth one and they're back. They go, well. It's awesome. It makes the commercial bearable, but it's still really, really bad and it's hard to watch. That's the first one. Then I see the second one. And it's two parents. They're watching a soccer game of their children. And he's like, "Hey, you should get T-Mobile because they offer Disney Plus and blah, 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 blah," which they do. They offer Disney Plus. You can get Disney Plus because everything does that now. Everything just also offers Disney Plus.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's weird is that being a Walmart Plus member gives you a Paramount Plus subscription.
Oh. Interesting.
That's so like C tier to me. Like
It is a little bit.
that's so like
It is a little bit.
I don't know. I think Walmart is such a giant corporation that
They
they
couldn't get
definitely
Disney?
could have been like, you get Disney. But now they're like, you get
You get
fuck
Paramount.
it, Paramount Plus.
That's
What the
rough.
fuck is on Paramount Plus?
Nothing. But yeah, they're like, he's like, "Did you know that?" He does finger guns. "Hey, did you know that you could get
The best meatball sub in Queens?
if you get T-Mobile?" And she goes, "Well," oh, he goes, "Do you have T-Mobile?" And she goes, "Well." And then he asks another question. And he goes, "Do you have T-Mobile?" And she goes, "Well." And then she starts singing, well. And then the entire crowd starts going, well. That's the second one. And it's bad. And it's stop doing the campaign.
I don't like that.
Stop doing it. You did it twice. We want no more time.
What was the other campaign you were going to talk about? You said there was another?
Chipotle. Do you remember the Chipotle campaign?
What was it?
Where a random customer walks in and goes up to Chipotle person and says,
Hey,
"Hey."
is this a clean establishment
Yeah,
with fresh stuff?
Yeah, and she goes, "Yeah,
And
it's
the bare minimum?
it's super fresh." Pretty much.
Do you all do the bare minimum here?
She was like, "Yeah, the food is really fresh and it's a great environment."
Which I think since that episode, I have seen this.
you've seen
I
that one?
believe so.
Have you seen the new one?
I don't know.
The new one is better. I feel like they're catching on, and
To what?
to being like what you just said, being the bare
Hey,
minimum.
we do the bare minimum.
Yeah. So same concept. Guy walks in. It's from the perspective of that guy, by the way. You don't see anybody else. You just see lady. Guy walks in and goes, "Excuse me, is your food real?" And she goes, "Yeah, our food is real. Absolutely. Yes, our food is real. We make it here fresh, and I think that makes it real. So it's real. Just keep that in mind. It's
You
real."
are you can shut your
That's real,
poor
dude.
mouth.
That's the commercial. That's it. I'm not even paraphrasing. That's legit the commercial. Let me
How
find it.
low has the bar gone? You teed
I did.
in real life.
Why didn't you
Were
tell
you
me my
gonna
hair
look
looked
it
like
up
this?
and then immediately open Snapchat and check your hair?
I saw my hair and I was like, why does it look like this? Why didn't you tell me?
Looks like what?
It looks like shit.
What?
Why does it look like that?
Your hair always looks
Well, now my feelings are hurt.
like no.
This is the fresh one.
Really fresh?
Yes. I mean, yeah, we don't have freezers, we don't have microwaves, and we always have fresh stuff coming in. I mean, this is the best guac that you can get.
Bro, she sounds like she's a fucking gunpoint.
Yeah, dude.
She laughs. She goes, yeah.
Yeah. Here it is.
Yeah.
Here it is.
How would you describe Chipotle food?
I say real because we
Yeah, he says,
I say real.
how would you describe Chipotle's food? She goes, real. It's real. I swear.
I'd say it's
I'd
real.
say it's real.
How would you describe Chipotle food?
I say real because we cut it all fresh every day, and I think for me that makes food real. We do it by hand. So it's real. That's all you gotta know.
It's real. That's all you got to know.
Do you think they came up with the tagline? Because the tagline that came on screen was "The difference is real." That hits.
Yeah.
Do you think they wrote that and then they hired the company and then they went to the store and then that's not an actual worker, that's an actress. Do you think they
Yeah.
dressed her up and she's like, "Oh fuck, it's a Chipotle commercial." And then they're like, "Yeah," and she's like, "Where's my script, by the way?" And they're like, "Fuck it. The difference is real. The food's real. It's real or whatever." They didn't give us a script. They're giving us less and less these days. We just make the fucking commercials.
Our food is
Their
real.
campaign is called "The Difference is Real." Whatever that fucking means for you, that's what your lines are. Speak from the heart.
So
How's
good.
the food? Fuck it. It's real, I guess. Goddamn. Real. It's real food.
You
I
nailed-
cut it and eat it. It's real.
you nailed
Tastes
that.
real.
You nailed that.
That's what happened. They're trying less and less because they think they can. And you know
So
what? They know
funny.
they can. And it works because they're doing less and it's still working. Because no one was watching the TV. You know how no one watches cable anymore but old people?
And me, but yeah.
Well.
Hey, you listen to radio.
Huh?
You listen to radio. This
I've
is
listened to radio less and less.
oh,
But I never know.
keeping up with the times, eh?
But a radio commercial is different than a.
No, but I mean, listening to radio is the equivalent to watching.
But
cable.
they were like, man, we're running these commercials and getting the same numbers. Because, hey, it was never your commercials bringing the people in, dog.
yeah,
It was, I need a phone service, and there are 3.
yeah, yeah,
Like-
exactly.
Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There were 4. And then now Sprint is just
Sprint T-Mobile, yeah.
gone. That's
They were
so-
the 4th, though.
Yeah, they were the 4th, and now there's 3.
No, I mean like tiered. If you were to rank them,
Yes.
they were the 4th.
But T-Mobile was only the 3rd.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But it won.
Yeah. They had a bit more money, and they're like, and the next year Verizon's going to be like, eat T-Mobile.
So it's just Verizon versus AT&T.
And then AT&T's going to. I'm not saying this is an actual business plan.
You think AT&T?
I'm not speaking on behalf of the company.
You think AT&T's at the top?
No.
Oh.
I think Verizon's at the
Yeah,
top.
I think so too.
It's 650.
Oh wait, fuck. I had one thing. Fuck. Ah,
If he doesn't do it now, it's another month.
damn it.
He'll have to sit on this for a month.
No. No. I can get it. What are we talking about?
Commercial campaigns,
After
well,
that.
well,
Verizon
Chipotle,
Tower.
Verizon
Oh,
Towers, Walmart Family Mobile. Our towers suck. I'll send you a free SIM card.
I don't think I'm gonna.
I get it really cheap because I'm an employee.
I don't think I'm gonna get it. I don't think I'm gonna get it, man.
Uh,
It's all good. Don't worry about it.
AT&T sucks up Verizon, who sucks up the other two. And I'm
Yeah.
like, that's not a real business plan. That's just not even a real guess
It's all good.
because
man.
monopolies are illegal.
It's all good.
So I know they're not going to do it,
I don't think we're gonna get
even
it.
though they probably
Yeah, I think
they're probably already owned by the same company.
I
We
think
just
I'm
don't
good.
know. They
I
don't
think
tell
I'm-
us.
I think I'm all right.
Dismantle the corrupt system.
Yeah.
Anyway. Don't be sad for the rest of the episode.
There's not much more left. Then I have to
No. There's not. But you being sad will really make it drag.
Do you want to know what my boss does?
How short is it? No, what does your boss do? Do you know what your boss does? Okay.
So we're in Domino's. Okay.
Are we in Domino's?
We're in Domino's. Oh my God.
Okay.
Smells like pizza. So in Domino's, there's a large speaker system.
Yeah.
That will play music if we want to like create a little ambiance.
Yeah.
Or it plays when we get an order.
Can't say I've ever experienced.
Woohoo!
Has
Huh?
it played that?
Woohoo.
Like the little woohoo noise.
I don't know what that means.
Have you ever heard a sound effect that sounds like
Woohoo! No.
okay? I feel like my
But I like
Domino's
it.
plays that.
Does it?
I've been in my local Domino's when something happens.
An order
and
comes
over
through.
the what
Internet.
What yours? What's yours sound like?
Ours, right? It's gone through phases. So sometimes it's longer than others. So one time it was the Mario theme. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da.
Can you select it?
Yeah. Yeah, you choose the sound.
I think mine just chose to do a boring ass woohoo.
Yeah. But yeah, I would go. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
All of it?
And
it would loop?
Yeah,
What the fuck?
it loops. It keeps looping until you fucking shut it up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's an alarm and you have to snooze.
So right now ours is it's literally just a cell phone ringing. It'll go.
Why?
Because our fucking boss thinks it's funny that it sounds like a cell phone. So then people go to the phones to answer the phone, but it's actually just that we got an internet order. It is very funny, but it stopped being funny after the first couple weeks.
It stopped being funny when it tricked me. I thought it was funny, laughing at everyone, and then I went to the phones because I was just trying to do my job, and then they all laughed at me, and I didn't like how that felt for me.
Yeah, pretty much, honestly.
And then it stopped being funny.
So yeah, so that's what it is. But yeah, it goes over the large speaker system. What my boss likes to do at 4:00 during rush, there are a lot of people in the store. She's playing a fucking audiobook over the speaker. Yeah.
What kind of
Imagine-
unhinged weird bullshit?
I love this woman so much. She's been one of my favorite bosses. But people will walk in and there's like a lobby full of people and there's just very loudly an audiobook of some fantasy novel going on. I'm like, girl, you have AirPods. She has them.
And she's like actively listening to it.
She's like making pizzas and listening to the story. The audiobook. In a
Oh my
Domino's.
God, that's so unhinged.
It really
Just like-
is.
You say you wanted a large 3 topping? Okay, just 1 second. What'd you want on that? I'm sorry, they're about to be Gollum. Be quiet. God, I love Gollum. Go on.
I wish it were something like Lord of the Rings.
Yeah?
Yeah, but it's random. It's small.
I want to re-listen to the Lord of the Rings audiobooks because
Yeah.
I told you a couple months ago I did that. And those books are so good. I was
They
like, I
are.
just want to re-listen to it again immediately.
Oh, I bet they're amazing.
Have you seen this TikTok?
No.
Kind of not trend, but like someone made a point on TikTok and people are like, "Oh my God, they're right." So there's
Is
this
it like
huge
that we get better at trying not to poop ourselves?
It's a fan theory.
Oh, okay.
It's that I'm about to say 2 characters: Frodo,
I know him.
Legolas.
I know him too.
Okay. The theory is that Frodo does not fucking know Legolas's name. The evidence coming from the fact that in the film they do not talk.
That's so funny.
This is a trilogy. They never say a word to each other.
Not once.
They say, you want to know what they say? I think they say 2 lines. One of which is, "And my bow." You know that scene?
Yeah, I do.
Where they're all joining the
Yes.
fellowship?
Yep.
And then I forget what the other one is, but it's just something like hello, pretty much. And then there's a scene at the end where like Frodo's like, he's just come back from the brink of death and people are coming to visit him in his hospital bed. And someone comes into the room and there's a beautiful orchestral sweep playing. And he goes, "Gimli," like you see his mouth move and you can read his lips. Gimli. It's his, and then he, they run and they hug. And then Legolas comes in and he just goes, ah. And then Aragorn walks in and you see his mouth go, Aragorn. But he doesn't say Legolas's name because the fan theory is he doesn't fucking know it.
That's so easy.
Because at some point, like in the second book, they split up and
Yeah,
they're just
right.
different teams now. I mean, there's Sam and Frodo, and then everyone else is over here. So they don't even have a lot of time to interact.
God, that's
They say
so
like
good.
one thing in the Mountain of Moria. But like, that's it.
That's so good, dude.
It's so fucking funny. And I think that does it.
That's great.
I think that does it.
That's good.
I'll show you the TikTok after we're
Please.
done. But this has been a good month. Oh. I want to
can't
say,
stop.
if you want to check out our producers, you know where to find them, saltysouthproductions.org. And to check us out, just throw a little
They've
slash
organized.
ABP at the end of that. They've organized.
You always say that, so you didn't do it that time.
Slash ABP. That's us. You can also find us on TikTok at Anything But Politics, I believe. Just search our name. You'll find us. We're around. Where'd you get
It's
that?
been sitting here the entire time and has
Where'd
not
you
noticed.
get that?
My sister got it for me for Christmas.
I want. That's not okay.
It says, "What a save."
I want that.
You want it?
Yeah, that's a cool shirt.
It is a
I'd
cool
get a
shirt.
shirt like that.
It's a great shirt. I love it. What a save. What a save. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You're absolutely fine. Go follow us on TikTok. Check us out on Patreon. There's so much there. We increasingly say unhinged shit. And our producer won't let us put it on air. But it is over on Patreon because she can't control what we put there. So that's where we break all the rules and have a fun time. And that's where the cool kids go. So if you'd like to check us out over there, go check us out over there. Wait, are you saying that my crotch is off camera? Then I can make this joke. Christian! Whoa!
No, she said you could see me. Oh, here's my face.
Oh, then I can't make that joke? Christian, get closer to my dick. I have a joke to make. Hold on. Okay. I love you guys. I think that about does it. Check us out. Go join our Discord if you want to talk to us. Join Patreon if you want to support us. Go to, I don't know what to plug. My husband has an Etsy. It's down there.
Check me out on Spotify.
He made this shirt.
My song came out. My song is out.
Woo!
New album.
Album.
New album just dropped.
Stream it until your ears bleed.
Please, especially the last song.
Party till you're purple.
I don't care about the others honestly that much. I just listened to the last one because I'm really proud of that one.
I love being purple. I love that.
That's a great one.
It's a good bit.
It's a classic. But yeah, please, Heads Up, Get Down. Look up Heads Up, Get Down
Heads up. It's in the episode description. Why have them look it up?
on Spotify. Oh, thanks. Well,
Hey,
go-
anything for you.
Thank you. Go to the episode description, find it, click it, listen to it. Thanks.
Love you.
Love you.
Love
Bye,
you.
bye, 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 bye.